And we are back again with Fallout 76. Gonna kill a Liberator because they're right over here. There you are. Give me that. Yeah. Good thing it's a low-level Liberator. Because, like, high-level Liberators, ever since One Wasteland back in 2020 now, people still complain about that balance. Like, there are still people complaining 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years about the One Wasteland changes. I'm like, boy, what's good before was still good now. Alright? Like, people are still overpowered. Okay, a slight rant about the people that... Like, okay, let's see here. Bloodied Stealth Commandos, still the best in the game. Bloodied builds in general, still the best in the game. There's no other builds that even come close. Sure, you're not killing Earl in 1 second with like 5 shots from a fixer, but you know what? There's other weapons now that can easily take out Earl in just a few seconds. Just look at the plasma flamer. You know, that can easily take out Earl. You know, and oh my god, bloodied stealth again. It's still, you know.
I wonder if Sonny has any ice cream now.
It's like you're still good. Like you
found a
people are like, oh, everything's bullet spongy now. I'm like, not really. Putting a whole mag into and I've explained this before. Alright, the reason this game seems so bullet spongy, and people said compared to previous Fallouts, is because what you are shooting at. In previous Fallout games, what were you shooting at? In New Vegas and Fallout 3? Humans. Have you tried killing a Blood Eagle in this game? They die extremely fast. They will die in like 1 to 2 shots. So, that's the difference, is what you're shooting at. If you're shooting at a big enemy should take a lot of bullets. Like, you know, a boss should not be, in my opinion, a boss should not be killed in a matter of seconds. You know, a boss needs to be a difficult thing. That's why it's a boss. It shouldn't just be a prize pinata, you know?
Oh, you're quite welcome. Ah, hello again. Put that robot on my workbench, will you?
I'll be honest. I was hoping you'd have the motherlode just hanging around in your room, Penny.
Oh no, there's no room for that. Though, knowing her, she may yet try to make an appearance. So, do you want the logs from this robot?
Yep. Look for an entry that begins with 58 when you're in. That should list any entries related to our target.
These logs look encoded, but like nothing I've seen before. I see the numerical headers you mentioned, though.
The entry you're looking for would have been broadcast daily since about 11 years ago. Just read the stuff in brackets at the end when you find it.
Found it. The part in the brackets says BAI 2, QUAN 2, YUAN 2, and then the number 7. I'm afraid that's all Chinese to me. As in, it's actually Chinese. To everyone.
White Spring. Duh. Why 7, though?
Oh, 7th hole on the golf course, maybe. Wait, you don't... do you?
What, speak Chinese? I mean, it's been a while, but yeah. Wait, so my mom's last known location was... a golf course? I don't get it. I can't imagine there's anything spy-worthy there. What the heck would she be doing there?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, they were spies. My parents were spies. They're both dead, all right? I was born here. I don't know about any of that.
No, I don't care about. I mean, you're looking for... spy gadgets? That's like a dream project. Can I see everything when you get back?
Sure? That'd be great, actually. It had this biometric encoding, and I think it'll work for a close relative like me. But, let's talk later. You said you're recalibrating the robot. To do what, exactly?
To find the tech if it's still nearby, and not shoot at anyone along the way. Maybe if you take it to the 7th hole, it'll pick up the signal again. I'll get the lab ready for when you get back. Be safe out there, you two.
Wow, I feel like we're actually finally going to find it after talking to Penny. I've never been this close. So, you ready to go? Okay. Ask me anything you want to know. I honestly have no idea. I was born here sometime after the war, and I lived here my whole life. Mostly in the capital Wasteland. My parents didn't talk about it much. I know they didn't want to go back. That they weren't supposed to have me, or fall in love with each other. We were just a normal family of survivors. Except sometimes my parents had to go do things. Then, one day, my mom just never came home. I don't think anyone's ever prepared for that kind of loss. I feel like I need to find her so I can move on, but I also don't feel ready for it. I'm not a communist. Yet the glory of unfettered capitalism is all around us. We're standing in its ruins. You do see that, right? You can revel in it all you like, but it still stinks of death and idiocy to me. I'm not interested in continuing this conversation. So, ask me something else, or let's get a move on.
Missy, it was China who invaded the U.S. They invaded Alaska. Do you not know that? The communists were the ones to strike first because they were so desperate for America's glorious resources. There's so many annoying characters in this game, and I'm going to be semi-nice to her. A lot of the characters I just despise. Like, if you watched my the Brotherhood of Steel playthrough for Steel Dawn and Steel Rain, there was another girl I despised. Kind of despise her as well, but she's helping at least, unlike that other girl.
I'm telling you that I'm not. Are you exactly like your parents? You shouldn't trust anyone out here. Not really. Just let my actions speak for themselves. Because it's complicated. It's hard to know how someone will react, even though I'm not responsible for my parents' actions. Okay, fair enough. Sounds like a plan. Oh, don't forget our little recalibrated friend here.
I'm not a communist, but I'm going to complain about capitalism. No, she's not a communist, she's just... Well, let's just say it, she's an SJW. Because SJWs still like capitalism, right? They still love their Starbucks, they still love their hipster ice creams, which is actually pretty good. I went to a hipster ice cream place several years ago, and it was actually really good. They love, or what they call their democratic socialism. Even though they're not even, that's not even the correct socialism, because, you know, they're actually socialists. The Republic, if you didn't know, I'm a random political tirade here. If you didn't know, the Republican Party was actually founded by socialists. But not the socialists you think of. These were called what we now call utopian socialists. One of them you can search up was actually a vegan. Horace Greeley, really weird guy. He was one of the founders of the Republican Party. Someone just ran around me? Okay, I thought they stopped. Yeah. But yeah, some of the founders of the Republican Party, well, the main founders were what you call utopian socialists, but they're a lot different than Marxist socialists, right? The way they'd handle it's, and they were actually in very much opposition to each other. It was very interesting. You should go read about them. Forget some of the other guys, but I know the main one who actually eventually left the Republican Party as well, Horace Greeley. Real freaking weird guy. Real weird guy. And if you're wondering why I fall politically, all over the freaking place. I consider myself a, I don't know, constitutionalist. What does the Constitution say? And does, and is what you are doing fit within the confines of that?
Get this party started. Oh, Penny showed me how to send a transmission to your Pip-Boy directly. In case you didn't know why you're hearing my voice. I'm not a ghost. I swear.
See, I know where to go. So, but we have to follow this.
Like the Liberators homing in on the last known location of the tech now. Which I guess I don't need to tell you, since you're probably watching something around right now. Unless you left it all alone in the world to lose something. I'd understand if you did. Robots are slow.
Some robots are slow. This was an Assaultron, Assaultrons are fast.
Oh, I talked to Paige, and we're all good here. He gets that we don't pick our turn. Stuff was always hard. It's been better with the Foundation crew. Whoa! Hey! Lost new signal contact. Are you coming out of Beijing or something? I'm getting suited up now. I'll head out as soon as I can. Just try to be careful out there, okay?
I thought there's just this random hatch. Like, no one would have found this. I don't know. Fallout 76 is pretty SJWE. I mean, it's weird where it's very.
Penny here. Looks like your little robot buddy blew up. Oh, well, you must have really given it a good conk when you found it. Usually these little guys stick their landings a lot better. Jen's already out the door, but it'll probably take her a while to make it over to you there, wherever you are. Somewhere below the green. You should look around. Never know what you might find. Bring back a souvenir for your best buddy, Penny, won't you?
As I was saying, Fallout 76 is very SJWE / postmodernist, right? Because a lot of the dialogue very much is. I mean, a lot of the characters are. Just look at the Atomic Shop. It's not really serious Fallout stuff. I mean, let's go in there right now. What do we got? It's very cartoony, happy, and not that. I mean, some of the stuff is. I mean, you have a fursuit down there. We have fursuits in this game. We have just. But it's not entirely like that. It's a very much a mix. You have and I think Fallout has kind of always been that way, where it's taken politics from all sides. I mean, then again, they added the communists as literally enemies in every game, and they're daily ops enemies. Hello. Now, the weird thing is, despite these communists having their own uniforms, and they added that to the Atomic Shop, you can dress yourself up like a communist, but they didn't give them any communist weapons, right? There's no Chinese. They didn't give them any Chinese weapons. They just have U.S. weapons. Look. Oh, he has a plasma gun. See? Well, he has a laser rifle on him, but they just give him they basically just have Blood Eagle equipment, like what the Blood Eagles would have. I don't usually talk about politics on this channel, but sometimes I do like to mention stuff. Yeah, but don't expect me to go full you know, like some of those channels on YouTube. It's all about the games and playing. But, you know, Fallout is a political game. You just backed in through the wall. And here's the other thing. If you can hear, there's someone in power armor walking around, right? Let's see if we can find them. See this guy. He's in T60. Right? Like, he's just in T60. Without a helmet. For some reason, Bethesda keeps... Right? They keep doing this. They keep adding... people using power armor in games, but they don't put the helmets on them. Which is very annoying. I don't even think he has a special skin on his T60. I think he just stole it. And again, you can find power armor all over the map, so it's not that hard for him to steal it. I mean, which is weird, because they added Chinese power armor to the game. So why not put it on them, like, update it? They've updated Blood Eagles.
Don't! I don't want to fight. I don't want any trouble. I'm here against my will. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. Yes, I can see why that would be confusing. Not all of us have the luxury of choice. They threatened to kill my family if I didn't work for them. From what I have overheard on these listening devices, you are working with my daughter. She's on her way here, right now. I didn't want her to have to witness the inevitable. But here we are. So then, ask them. Orders and a lifetime of being shaped to think and be what they wanted. I didn't question it, because I didn't know there were other ways to be. To think. We were lied to. But people here were also lied to. Once I could see the puppeteers, I wanted nothing to do with any of it. I fled. This is a listening post. Our mission is complicated to explain. Unless you know what's going on next door, I could tell you more if you let me live. I did. They tracked me down with tracers in my gear years later. I thought everything was all over. That the governments were all gone. That I was free. If I had known, I would have thrown it all away and just hoped for the best. I thought holding on to it would save my life. But I was wrong. So wrong. Another pre-war asset. Very loyal to the cause. They only come here occasionally to check up on us. But trust me, you don't ever want to meet them. Yes, I was trained from childhood to do this job. It's all I knew. I never chose any of this. It was either follow orders or die. Fine. If you don't want to speak, then don't speak.
Hey, there you are. I'm here. I caught up. 妈，那真的是你吗？你还活着呢？ Wait, how can you be alive, Mom? Why are you here? What is this place?
Jen, why would you come here, you foolish child? You need to leave.
We came here looking for your corpse. I needed a suit, but I buried Dad with his years ago. I couldn't get it off. He was killed in it. I didn't know you were alive down here. How could I? You left. Just don't move, okay? I'm trying to think of a way where you walk out of this. Where we don't just kill you along with everyone else down here.
Oh, well, that's a little too late. I went a little gun-ho.
This is... I can't believe what's happening. I was certain that they killed her, but here she is, working for them? It's too much to consider. No, you're right. She abandoned me. Let me think she was dead. And for what? Misguided patriotism. Let's just get the suit and go. She's been dead to me for a long time. If she really just wants to be alone, then that's her choice. We'll take the suit and go.
If I...
Sorry about that. I thought it was glitching out.
This is... I can't believe what's happening. I was certain that they killed her, but here she is, working for them? No, you're right. Let's just get the... If she really just wants to be alone, then that's her choice. We'll take the suit and go.
If I give you this suit, then they'll come for you. And they'll find me. Maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. They will kill me for it. I don't care if I die. I may as well already be dead. But they will also kill Jen. And I can't risk that.
That's right! I get that it's hard not to assume things are hopeless, but you've been trained to hide. You should at least try. I can help you. If you let me. So, how does this work? How can we save you? Let's figure this out.
I'll have to go into hiding and destroy the suit. They're tracking it. We might be able to shield the signal from the suit once or twice. But are you willing to give it up after using it? We don't have much time to decide.
You're probably right. I don't want anyone to be in danger because of it, but I trust both Penny and yourself to find a way. I'll finish up here and then meet you back at Foundation, okay? I need a moment.
Alright, back to Foundation we go, and we're gonna go a cool way, if I remember how to do this correctly. Instead of just fast traveling, we will go over here. Aha! I don't know why this is in the game, but it is. And it's only at this location. It feels like something that was worked on and then forgotten about, which is a lot of stuff in this game, actually. Yeah, for some reason you can just go to the bottom of the map. Actually, it probably would have been closer just to fast travel. I just wanted to show you that. Do I have a scrap kit? I don't have any scrap. How encumbered am I? 20 pounds, always good. There you go. I just need 15, and I might be able to take a... like that. Ah! Perfect. there's a way that you can kill the mother, and just take the suit that way. I don't know. Decided to be nice this run. Normally, I probably would just gun him down. I mean, she was like, hopefully everyone here can get out alive. I'm like, yeah, no. They're all dead. Thanks to the shotgun.
I see you found a way to get into the vault.
It's like they're gonna come and kill you. I'm like, have you tried joining a faction? Like, I'm pretty sure you can convince yourself to go stay with the Brotherhood or these guys. I mean, there's plenty of guns here, and from what I've seen, the communists can barely fight. You know, in no Fallout game are they actually dangerous, right? Has in any Fallout game, has the Chinese remnants ever been dangerous? No, they're basically, in Fallout 3, they're basically raiders. Little more than raiders. New Vegas, I don't believe there is any Chinese remnant. 4, there's one guy. And here, they're not really dangerous either.
Everyone pulls their own weight at Foundation.
A cat. Tutti fruity.
Hey, I got the suit. Looks like we're good to go. Nah, it wasn't too badly broken. I snagged it on my way out. Penny's gonna fix it up so it can chase the cat around. You don't happen to have a piece of Derek's blackberry pie, do you? I bet. Nah, I'm good. Sorry. Bad joke. I'm all good to go. Sounds good. And hey, thanks again.
So I saw Jen and Penny are working on that stealth tech. Guess it's time we talked about those laser turrets, huh? The blueprints don't exactly list the spec sheet, but there's a lot of install ports and wide open space. Penny started calling it the Grim Reaper's Hallway. I had to reach out to some specialists who've been shadowing us since the pit. They've agreed to meet, but they want to talk to you first. I don't know. Something about mission protocols. They seem like ex-military to me, but I haven't exactly checked their records. Just be careful. All right. Just so you know, these people are, rigid when it comes to how they contact each other. They have this whole signaling thing they do. I'm gonna mark a spot on your map. Go there and wave the flag. The old stars and stripes. That'll let them know you're the one. They'll tell you what to do from there. They keep their distance, but they've always helped us out when we've needed them. It'll work.
The Blood Eagles are a dangerous offshoot of the Raiders. They don't get along.
See, and there we go. Chinese stealth suit plans. You got the best thing from the settler quest. Best thing the settlers have, outside of the Gauss shotgun. And we'll read that note from Jin. Hey, I was able to find schematic to a standard Chinese stealth suit and figured you'd appreciate it. It isn't as advanced as the experimental one I used. Use? So fine of you. Yeah, alright. There we go. Chinese stealth suit. Not actually the best stealth in the game. That still goes to bloodied builds. Bloodied builds. Because nerfing the build that's good at everything would be a disaster. And Bethesda's too scared to do that. So instead they nerf everyone with one Wasteland. And, well, it fixed things. It fixed things and it broke things. And, you know, I don't really care. Like, one Wasteland barely changed my build. Like, honestly, like, super mutants with my lever action went from a 2-hit body shot to a 3-hit body shot, and I'm like, oh, well, like, barely any change. There's still a 2-hit headshot, so nothing changed. Maybe that's why One Wasteland never really affected me. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. It's been 30 minutes. I don't want to go an hour again. So yeah, see everybody next time. Bye.